Hello, this is Jaredine MML. If you're watching this specific video, you should know what the 9 out of 10 challenge is. The rules are also on screen for your convenience. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome back to the 9 out of 10 challenge. This should be episode 17, unless something really weird happens, but any runs that get into a crash right now as of version 7.9.14, I will just probably just end up cutting out, which I hope I don't. Hunted by the Cult and Fire God. Which won't be nice if I run into Cult Member A, but, well, I'm already in here, I can't go back. But mostly what I want to watch out for is clicking on items or statuses or perks, and just keep switching around. But I can't really replicate all the bugs, but the last time I was testing things out, that seems to be bugs of the same genre, but I don't know if they can be counted as separate bugs, although I probably should report them as such. Arms, Ramen, Botanist, Scissors, Vigil. So I should do arms before school so that I can pick up a hunting rifle. My perception's pretty high, so that's something I could do. Otherwise, I will take... Vigil is a free item. If I had medical history, I wouldn't have taken this, as anyone who's come from a certain other part of the internet knows that has watched me play this game live. So, yeah, so Vigil, I'm gonna get a free weapon from here. And because I want to, you might as well try to go for the thorough investigations if you can. So if I can't, then I just take it. This is more minus Doom, so that's more Doom to work with. And yeah, that's normal. I mean, I'm just gonna keep repeating this over and over, but for people who don't know, so maybe I'll just switch between this and kind of casually talking. Clap, 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 bow. And that should be it for that, and I should get the weapon soon. So yeah, like I said, this is just a lot of bugs right now, but that should be expected with every... some bugs should be expected for every new patch, and then obviously in between there'll be patches to deal with the bugs that come out. So, check the wardrobe. Actually, for that touch the statue one, I was really kind of gambling a little bit. Though it was a dex check, so... Like I said, that was one of the events that really confused me. It's like, oh, you touched the stone. Oh, but I guess because the resulting action is that you're pulling away, which is a dex check, but, you know, he's not going to be here anymore, and I keep going to explore. So the thing about medical history is I think medical history is my new hated... I hate medical history more than ill-fated. Because I guess when, like as I've mentioned before, if you're familiar with ill-fated, it's not as bad. Of course, if you get RNG'd into event over event over event, it's bad. But yeah, I'm gonna believe that I'm not gonna run into another ghost encounter, so I'm gonna do this. Meanwhile, if you actually learn the ritual, which will be the same for the entire run that you're on, then it's good if you run into more ghost encounters. If I run into another ghost encounter, then this will be kind of, yeah. But, yeah. So that's the trade-off there. Yep. Unless it's not burn, but, it's not gonna change yet. So, yeah. Medical history is my hated, yeah, having to deal with it, especially with Spider God. If you don't have Spider God, you can kind of mitigate the, the cons of medical history by running. Of course, that costs Doom, and you're missing out on experience. But yeah, +2 Doom here. But I mean, it's fine. I'll take it because with 8 Dexterity, it allows me to do this. Well, let me see. Let's see. I think even with this, no, yeah, it allows me to do this because my prep is also being buffed by. Well, it's being buffed. Basically. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to hit it, but yeah, enough talking, let's just get right into it. And he should die in 4 turns, so it's 6 plus 6 Doom, which is nice. Meanwhile, if you're playing on medical history, there's still a chance, even though he's only doing Doom damage, so he's technically not hurting your character, if we're speaking in terms of lore, he's still able to proc injuries on you during medical history. So that's a no-go. And even on non-Spider God runs, because you can't run from boss encounters, that can be bad too. Even if you 2-shot things, I would still be a little scared. If you don't 2-shot things and you have to 3-shot or more, that's even scarier. So, so let's see, stamina. Will I take up these funds? No, not yet. I didn't really pick up anything, but I do have a weapon now. I'm going to go to... Okay, so the thing with arms is I will run into Apartment Stalker. I think I'm still gonna do Brace anyway, but I'm hoping he does 3 damage to kind of show off the Brace strat, which I think I did map that out. And when you think about it, theoretically, bracing to attack does net you. It helps with your survivability ultimately, as opposed to just attacking, because when you brace, everything is trunked. What am I doing? Why did I do this? Thought I was investigating. Never mind. That was a waste of doom. But yeah, when you brace, when you brace against an odd number of damage, the value is truncated in your favor. So if it's doing 3, it'll only do 1. If it does 5, it'll only do 2. And ultimately, that is if it was an even number, this is an injury. Nah, let's not do that, because if I succeed that skill check, I just get to heal an injury, which I don't even have. So yeah. But yeah, if you brace on an even number of damage, it's ultimately you're just trading off your turns, as opposed to being able to attack twice. I'm gonna look in here. Nope. I'm gonna rest now. But yeah, when you trade off damage like that, it ultimately doesn't do anything. I guess Brace also protects you from injury, so you could do that. But I like to do things quicker. However, when you're facing against an odd damage enemy and you brace, and then you're able to attack at least once, then I'll show you right here. Then ultimately, it's to your benefit to do so. Also, against Apartment Stalker who likes to give you concussions, you might as well save on the knowledge, which will help you with skill checks. So the bad thing about braces is if you're not able to guarantee an attack, then either you're gambling, or in the worst case, you have to do a kick action instead, which is not great. So like I said, when you map this out, it works out, because you lose -1 as opposed to the 5 I'm doing. Versus I could be doing 10 damage but eating 3 stamina, which is overall bigger loss of stats. Unless I get proven wrong, but compared to the benefits of doing the brace tactic, yeah, I'd rather do that. What I wanted to test to see I wanted to see if brace works against medical history proc injuries as well, but I didn't get to, so maybe I'll do that some other time, unless someone else tells me. But yeah, I could also just ask this question in any of the social outlets that are available, but no. I think, yeah, the -2 reason, I think for that event you always want to go left, even if you don't have the funds, because if you go right, you roll against an injury. And even, yeah, it's a dex check, so yeah, I should feel confident. Still, though, I would not do it. So now I have +2 funds, but my voice. Not really anything I can do. I could visit the occult shop and try to look for a holy candle, but we're not gonna do that. This I want to keep my experience actually, so I'm gonna do that. I could have gotten funds, but I'm not really in a rush to get any. And here's another spiritual encounter. Here on again, if I brace here, I should only be taking 1 reason. And here it's nice because if my brace wasn't being buffed, well, yeah. Basically, this is good for me. The unfortunate thing is that I will still be taking 1 reason damage, probably double if he managed to do if he doubles his damage, which shouldn't be the case. Did he? Oh my god! Oh my god! Did I really do nothing that turn? I did nothing that turn. Why did I do that to myself? But yeah, this I still kill him in 3. Actually, no, I kill him in 2 because I should be going for an all-out attack once I do this. So, and then I can sever twice and he should be dead. So, there's that. So, like I said, bracing there is actually to your benefit, as long as you can get the same attack you would be able to do if you weren't bracing. Especially if it's 100% accuracy. I now have the tiny key. I lost bath though, so that's not great. But I do have bathing. But with 5 reason, I don't plan to go into school scissors, because that's asking for death. Especially on what was this, a Fire God run? Yeah, with the Fire God run and the Scissor Lady doing 4 damage now, that's not great. So I'm going to enter Botanist. Maybe I shouldn't have, because I'm going to be in the forest, so I won't get to rest before I go to Scissors, if I plan to do Scissors after. But cigarettes. Pretty much nothing else I use there. There's probably a strats for those, but I wouldn't do it. I'm gonna rest because I have enhanced bathing, and before I get fetid fumes, which will nullify my hot bath perk. But I will investigate the school so I can at least do the side story for the thorough investigation, which should be the thorough investigation. I took +5 Doom for 2 more funds there, so maybe I can get another one. Also, I have this is another point where you can use the tiny key. I forgot what the effect was. I might as well just do it just to see. So maybe that's the only time you can get the goblet. Maybe random events would drop them too, but let's see. So this is a key item, so it's used for something. I don't remember, probably for a mystery ending, so if I don't have the mystery I need to use that for, I just did that for no reason and I missed out on a hunting rifle plus bullets, which would probably be nice, considering I have all perks available to me in a quick play run. Perception, I failed. So, like I said, when you're rolling against events, even with 8, if your stat is at 8 or below, pretty much consider it a 50-50. This is a charisma check, or this is a strength check. I passed. And now I'm stuck in the forest. Hopefully my reason doesn't go down anymore, otherwise I'm gonna feel really, really bad. I need to start taking some of these. I'm going left to right because most of the times when I go right to left, I am unable to find the end of the mystery quickly. I'm gonna investigate this now. Nope, reason loss. I probably shouldn't have rolled against that. Now my reason is even increased even more. Let's see, a Thotu Flame, which is a nice spell because overall you're trading this 5 damage. Well, if Doom is negligible, then you're saving yourself on resources, and these are spells are a free action in a battle, so you're not wasting a turn doing it. Also, I can heal reason going here. Let's see what I get. Adrenaline, Fast Swimmer. Pretty much always take Fast Swimmer because it's likely you're going to run into encounters, and faster combat actions are nice. And now I regret the getting the goblet even more, unless of course I have something I find, because I'm not going to look up what I do right now. Casting spells raises Doom, so that's even more Doom penalty. So I need to really consider using a Thotu Flame. Otherwise, I'm just going to forget it for reason gain. -2 all, and I do 2 damage per. So she'll only hit me for 2, unless I could try to, yeah, you know what? Let's take a little risk here. Because this is, unless I miss 3 times, then I may be in a bit of trouble. But, the potential one-shot, though. Yep. Well, I still 2-shot her, so that's that. But it would have been nice to one-shot her, that way I can not get hurt at all, but, I mean, yeah. So, left to right is not working out for me. I'm pretty sure this is just random. Hasty aid or injury if I fail this check. I'm not going to roll against that, so I'm going to do this. I succeeded, so I got a flashlight, which I'm going to equip because I have a free B slot, so I might as well, right? My perception is now at 8. I'm a little sad that I used the tiny key for the goblet, but like I said, if I find out what it's used for, that'll be nice. I'm not going to take this boss battle, especially not with Fire God, especially if I can't 2-shot him. So, yeah, unfortunately, I'm just gonna let him die. Well, unfortunately, without any spoilers, even though I've been saying a lot of spoilery stuff. I'm not gonna take this, so I'm just gonna take the free escape here. And this should still be a thorough investigation. There's another one where you can do the side quest and still not get a thorough, but this one you do. Rioters, so more higher chance of Miku proc fighting Miku. Is what I assume it is. I don't know for sure. But that's what I assume it is. Otherwise, it's just flavored text, which would be a little weird. But the question I want to ask myself is, do I want to level up more before I go to schools? Because I could end up hurt more than before. Though I should be able to rest before I run into anything bad. Another thing I could do is. If I get more funds, then I'll go and buy something, but I still wouldn't have enough to do the ramen side quest, unless I throw away the baseball bat, which I guess I could do, considering I have cigarettes, so. Charisma versus knowledge. I shouldn't have taken that, but, you know. With that said, I'm going to go rest. Fourth mystery on 52% Doom. I'm kind of low right now in terms of Doom, which is good. You want your Doom to be as low as possible. But you do want to make the most of your Doom. So if you have a spare Doom, you want to use it if you can. Dexterity check failure. That's what I mean. My dexterity was at 8. And there's no modifier to my skill checks too, so I had a good chance of passing that event. But it didn't work out for me. So basically, again, to reiterate, it's... Oh my god. Twisted Corpse again. This time I'm actually gonna run, because I can. And just take the Doom penalty, because that's a lot of reason damage to be taking. I could have turned that into... No, I couldn't. Even if I two-shot him, and I guess I'm just trading off. Here's the Cult Hunter that does 6 stamina. Let's see here. I'll be taking 6 stamina. The question is if I two-shot him. And this is, again, this is what Brace can be good for, because if you can do the same... If you're gonna two-shot him anyway, if you can't one-shot him, you might as well two-shot if you can do this. It's all about working with the numbers. So this is why I would use Brace. I have a 90%. Well, actually, can I fit? No, I cannot. Hopefully I don't miss here, but if I do get both of these attacks, then Brace is useful. Because normally what some people would do, not most, some people would do is they would just do the 2 attack anyway, or they would roll against they would roll probably for 15. I probably had a good chance of one-shotting him if I did 4 attacks in a row, but by bracing there, I saved myself on some stamina. Also, I picked up a hunting rifle with no bullets, but, you know, let's see, 120, so let's actually math this out right now. 8, 24, 96 speed, plus the general modifier, that's right, so I have, so actually I might have a good chance, versus 65, 90. I actually do, 6, would do, 6 damage here, so let's equip this and let's see how, because Meat Cleaver is strength, but if I can only do 2 per turn anyway. With Meat Cleaver though, I could gamble on doing 4 attacks in a row. But let's take the higher damage for now. Again, with Aspiring Model, let's see if I can. Let's see what happens when I do this. So Brace into what? Let's see what I get for this. I get a guaranteed 6 into, or a guaranteed possibly 8. So maybe I should have kept the Meat Cleaver on, considering it was faster, because faster combat actions is usually good. Using a slower weapon is normally not as great. Let's see here. 8, 6, 14, into... so the thing here is, I can do a Brace tech here. So what I'm going to do is Brace this first one and do, watch me do all this complicated nonsense and still, or not all this complicated stuff, and find out that it was probably better for me to try to, well, since I'm also using the hunting rifle right now. But anyway, let's go through this. That's 100%, and I need to kill her this turn, otherwise I'm in a bad way. Alternatively, no, I can't even do this. And I don't have bullets to save me, so I need to do this into this, and I need that to hit. Yeah, if I miss, I'm dead. Ooh. I took a gamble there, so let's, you know what, let's leave the Meat Cleaver on. I know it has a lower chance to hit, but I'm not really benefiting from that. Oh, I hit something. I clicked outside of World of War. My plus stamina, my Doom penalty from smaller Doom. Probably one of these. Yeah, one of these. Yeah, let's go here. And let's heal Reason. I'm gonna... No, actually, I'm gonna heal stamina here. And I'm going to rest. I have one more... I have a couple... I think 2 or 3 more investigations before the end here. But, yeah. And I will smoke these cigarettes soon. I'm gonna save them for school. If I get into an encounter here, I'm gonna be very sad. Yeah, let's just complete this. I was considering doing the ramen side quest. Well, I lost the funds anyway, so never mind. I can't even buy an item anymore. I could have done it, but I want to hold on to those to throw those. And I will probably get to level 5 at the end of Scissors, assuming I survive. Spells cost +1 reason. On a separate note, I think they took away Bath, right? Yeah, they did. I'm really excited to do mods. I was planning to do a video on mods at some point, but I guess not right now. If I'm holding on to this goblet for no reason, I'm gonna be really, really sad. Yeah, I'm gonna be really sad because pretty much it's not doing anything right now, and I'm about to pick up a bat. Actually, yes, I'm gonna smoke these cigarettes now, and this should last me until schools and maybe Takashi-san. It might run out at Takashi-san, but I'm gonna be really sad if that's the case. Lucky earrings equipped on slot C for luck. I might as well. And then I'm gonna look at the diary for the sigil. Cup and ball, upside down triangle. So yeah, there's that. And then I'm gonna visit the school lockers. If I still had the tiny key, I would get another hunting rifle here with bullets, or another gun with bullets anyway, which is the important part. But yeah, I used it for the goblet, which is probably not gonna help me. I'll look this up right after this and probably find out that it was not worth it. I could run from this. It's not worth it right now. I don't have running shoes though. I could gamble and try to kill her. I have a good chance actually, so you know what? Let's gamble, shall we? Oh, okay. I was a little scared when that one missed. Yeah, I have a bunch of items here, but I'm gonna keep this goblin with me. It's probably anyone who's in the know who's watching this right now is probably saying like, just put it in the storage. It's not gonna do anything. You don't have the mystery for it. But if it's an event if it's an event, it's probably not in school. I highly doubt the same event that would require goblet would be gained in the same exact place. I don't believe I can run from this encounter because this is the first one. Oh, I can run from this encounter if I wanted to. I should really, because I don't want to take any damage, but yeah, because let's say I two-shot him here. So yeah, I'm gonna brace again. So I could have just killed him in 2 anyway, which would be what I normally do. However, knowing that I can brace and then two-shot him next turn anyway means I get to do this. And then I can still, I don't need to prep, but the salient point is that I two-shot him here. So basically I only took 2 instead of 4, and then I do have a max of 8 actions, so I actually do need to gamble. So maybe that was, well, no, because I can do this, and this will kill him too. So I'm just gonna add another attack just because I can. So yeah, I guess that is the thing. So if you need to spend too much action, it's all about weighing the math. So triangle into cup and ball, and then we go. And I'll be throwing all of this stuff at Scissor Lady. I don't want to get hurt, so I'm gonna +5 dooms. That's practically a waste because I'm not gonna be able to use these funds on anything. But as opposed to losing stamina or reason, if I knew for sure, I probably could have taken stamina and or reason. But I guess with an event still there, it could have been really bad. So that's why I took doom. In hindsight, anyway. Otherwise, if I know I'm gonna 2 or 3 shot her, I could have just, yeah, like I said, I could have taken the damage there. I'm gonna toss all these and see where I get. So that's the random part. I mean, just looking at the items, you can know how much damage you're gonna do, but I didn't know what items I was gonna have to throw. I still have actually items in my storage right now, so let's see what happens here. I think I can 99%. What are the odds, right? Actually, can I still 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2? Sorry, so I can. So I can guarantee. I can do that because you're capped out at 8 actions per turn, which I guess is a nice balancing thing that when I considered it early, when I was playing this game, I'm like, oh, that's nice. Well, I mean, it's not nice. I could have guaranteed a 1-shot here, but let's see. So then to 89 into so 99 or 100%. Otherwise, I could do 99 into 99 into 99. So the chance of missing one of these is it's 99, 99, 89. Let's just do this, right? I mean, this is the best play I have, mathematically anyway. So yeah, if I missed one of those, I would have been very sad. Yeah. If you hear noises, that's things happening in the background outside of this where I'm in currently. No point, I can't run anyway. Perception or knowledge? None of these are really gonna help me. I could re-roll. Let's re-roll. Why not? Perception, charisma. So what I'm gonna do here is +2 on my charisma, because this is ultimately more healing. Because if I run into the reason check, it's gonna either do 2 to 3 reason. So that's practically gonna negate my reason, unless of course it was I fail strength and knowledge. Then I guess I should have held on to the level for the stamina healing. But this is all about strategizing, so it's not really something I can foresee. But I guess, like I said, the safe option would have been to hold on that level up. Though I get this does raise my accuracy when you level up, your accuracy also raises. Like I said, I'm putting all these out there because these are things that are true. Now that I'm level 5, my accuracy increases. But against Takashi-san at level, you could probably be at level 4 and be fine. Also, I have a bunch of Doom, but I mean, this is as high as I'm gonna go because I'm True Believer. So like I said, strength check failure, and I think failing knowledge is also -3 stamina. My second one, ooh, I forgot. I think it was arms, right? Please. Otherwise, that would have been 5 Doom, which I could spare. So I guess to that regard, the comfortable Doom to be at, if you don't think you'll remember the second mystery, is to keep yourself at around 87 or 88% Doom. I also failed the knowledge one, which is another 3. And Takashi-san in Fire God also raises it by 3. So yeah, being around this is what you want to be. Actually, I one-shot him here, because if I throw the steak knife, he's dead. So, because all of these at 100%. So yeah, actually, reaching level 5 would have been helpful here, if Doom was an issue. It's not, really. So yeah, so I guess if you want to be really safe, keeping yourself at around 85% Doomish, but you can push yourself to about 92-93% Doom if you know what you're doing. That's Charisma check, and that's the end of this Thotu run. So that's, again, so far, I've succeeded every run. I think this is my 3rd run I've succeeded. And for the sake of the video, I'm about to do another run. Haunted by the Cult, Thotu, not too bad. I guess balanced either way. So it's not the worst I could get. So I'll take a run like that. But sooner or later, my luck has to run out, right? But the whole point, I mean, give me a break. I'm doing 9 out of 10 challenge. So, so this should be my 4th run of this attempt. I haven't died yet, which is really, really nice. And as I say that, Hunted by the Cult, Spider God. With Miku. So, running into an event early, an encounter early is going to be really, really bad for me. Because of that, I'm going to keep Police Station, and I'm going to lower the amount of encounters. That means, also, some people will like running into encounters because, when you defeat an enemy, you get experience. Vigil, Mermaids, Sailors, Botanists, Festival. I'm going to keep Festival as, doing Festival first is kind of a waste of stamina and reason healing, because you can rest for free. It's only +1/+1, but still. Botanists, Sailors, Mermaids, Vigil. With Spider God, I want to get a weapon right away. Hopefully I don't run into, encounter immediately. Mermaids, I'm going to save for last, because now with the change in burns, when you burn the school down, that's not great. And none of these are affected by burning the school down, so, well, I said I'm going to plan to do it last. Sailors is throwaway items. Botanist is free. Festival is also free in a sense. But I want a free weapon right now. Because even with my low stats, I mean, you could have low stats and kick, or you could have low stats with a weapon. And usually having a weapon is just better anyway. This is Dex. My strat for Miku early on, at least for the first mystery at minimum, is to pretend I'm also on Ill-Fated, because I'm going to fail every skill check. Peace of mind, so that I don't hurt myself. And let's start doing this Vigil here, because the boss of this one is moderately easy in comparison to the other bosses you could get. Bow, clap, clap, bow. Bow, clap, clap, bow. That's that. And after this investigation, I should be able to pick up my free weapon. Don't run into an encounter. Okay, good. I don't have time for this. I'm going to just take the free. I think that this event was normally free too. I need to look into that event again. But I passed the strength check somehow with 5 strength. So yeah, it's definitely a roll. And pick up this meat cleaver, which is a strength weapon, which is as good as I'm going to get with 5 strength as with Miku. And every 20% Doom, I'm going to get +1, so this meat cleaver is going to work out for me until I pick up, or unless I pick up another weapon. I don't know why I'm doing that. So yeah, I have 2 funds here, so I might actually pick up another weapon. Actually, might pick up the Carpenter Hammer because my eyes have been reawakened to how good the Carpenter Hammer is. Unless, of course, I get Frostbite because I get into Boreal Expanse, but that's just RNG not liking me. Rumagos Spiritual Encounter, -1 all, so I will take this, so I'll actually try to do the ritual here. So, clap, 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 clap. 2 right, so I do, I believe it's clap, clap, bow, bow, bow? If I'm correct? Let's just do this. I'm kind of blind right now. 1 right. Did I get it wrong? I might have gotten it wrong. Now I want to think about this for a minute, because I don't want to keep taking damage if I don't need to. I kind of got a little cocky. Why am I doing it? I shouldn't try to get cocky, right? I should try to actually just do the 9 out of 10 challenge. Let's see here. Was it... Am I on the right track? Because if it's... Because in this case, I would actually switch everything around and do bow, bow, clap, 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 or bow, clap, 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 clap. But I don't feel like I'm doing this right now. You know what? I'm gonna cheat a bit. Hold on, just a moment, because I don't feel really sure about this. Yeah, I don't feel really sure about this. I feel like I messed up the ritual already because it was 2 into 1, and that doesn't seem right. Was it? No, because it was clap, clap, bow, bow, bow. Because when I think about this logically, you, when you have 1 right... Well, my first one was 2 right? Let me check. Because you do have a log, but you can't scroll up on the log. Watch this actually crash the game. Yeah. Clap, 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 clap. 2 ritual moves, so that should be... Clap, clap, bow, 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 which is what I did. And with that, now I move that over, and I guess I'm confused on what I do after the 2 to 1. Do I just flip everything around? I think I just flip everything around and you start moving the claps left. Or do you move the bows to the right? It's really confusing. All I know for sure is I do bow, 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 clap, clap. If I'm on the right track. And I should be able to... I think it's weird now, because now I do something weird, like bow, 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 clap. No, I just did that. You kind of... Basically, you move everything over. So it would be... So you move your claps over to the left 1 is how the algorithm or how the logic would go. Unless I'm being completely wrong here. That's enough. I mean, I said what it is already in terms of what I plan to do. So let's go through with it. If I'm wrong, then I'm in a lot of trouble. Okay, so... The ritual is bow, bow, clap for the rest of this run. So if I think I'm gonna, well, there's only 1 real ghost encounter you can force. But if I run into any more ghost encounters, I'm in a lot of, I could do good. Except I'm hurting a lot right now, so this is another -1 reason. And actually, if I take another reason here, I'm dead. So maybe I shouldn't have done that. But then that would mean I go to another. Get Lost in the Light is a +1 reason. I might as well. The Boreal Expanse, I'm getting Frostbite, so this is not good. Nope, I'm dead. That's what I get for succeeding? Oh, nice. I should have known, but I didn't remember. So, wow, really quick death here. 6 minutes. I went through all that strategizing for nothing. I just ended up dying. If this was gonna be what happens, I should have just severed her. Because yeah, I tried to go through the ritual, and there's a basically I'm following the cheat sheet that you could find on a guide, but in either case, I mean, there's separate ways to go through. That was probably basically in computer programming terms a binary search through of trying to find the ritual, which works on average, but the worst case is that you complete it in 5. I completed in 4, which is not a great one. So, actually, so you know what? I'm gonna do another run here, because I died so quickly, and that was my first death. So this is now my 5th run, and I need to survive. What was the god again? I don't even remember. Was it Spider? Oh, no, it was Goizo. So, yeah, Goizo's balanced, but I do get a free level up. I said for Ill-Fated I wanted to save this, but, you know what? Why not? Yeah, because I don't know. I'm gonna take a porter's bag, so maybe I will get to show off the strat for throwing items anyway. And I'm gonna take +1 strength. If I pick up a gun, that'll be nice too. But I'm gonna switch all of these to Occult Shop, vending machine, and then monument. You're pretty much always taking vending machine because yes, it costs a bit more funds to buy a lot of things in the vending machine. However, it only costs +1 doom, which is really good. Let's see what mysteries I have before I consider picking out the Scissors, Coma, Ramen, Sailors, Festival. Also gonna quit my camera really quickly here for 8 knowledge. So both of these are throwaway, so they're basically free. I might as well take one of these first. I'll probably plan to do Scissors last, or Coma last. Actually, let's do Coma now, because I'm healthy and I can get a Dust of Seeing. So, yeah, like I said, the thing about this is that when you visit Village twice for the side quest, you get an item called Dust of Seeing, which lowers enemies' power to 0, which basically just increases your accuracy. And it's more useful. Oh, well, that's right, I'm ill-fated. What am I doing? Oh, that was a mistake. But basically, the more power an enemy has, the more Dust of Seeing, the more useful Dust of Seeing is. Scavenge from useful items. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm ill-fated. So now I have the Dust of Seeing, and I'm gonna hold this on. I'm gonna hold on to this for a bad day. I also might want to consider, because I have Goizel, so I don't have a penalty to spell. Yeah, let's roll once and see which spell I get. Multiply wound. I actually figured out this was that's kind of not great. Unless you can guarantee a one-shot in a turn, so basically you trade 2 stamina for 2 damage, and then you see if you can one-shot from there. So that's the use of Multiply Wound, if I were to say it. Like I said, it's really convoluted, or most spells have a very complicated niche in terms of when they can be the most useful. I got 2 +2 funds there, which is nice. So I might take... Alternatively, I could buy an item now in case I get pickpocketed, which is yeah. So let's visit vending machine once. Yeah, like I said, all these cost 2, except for energy drink, which I guess I'll get so that I can throw away. So if I get another item, or I could visit tree and get funds right now. But let's hold off on that for now, because I have a bunch of investigations left. I'm ill-fated. I'm just gonna lose more stamina. That's unfortunate, but that's gonna balance out with the 3 reasons I'm going to lose, since I'm not gonna take the boss fight. Unless I misclick or do something weird. So I would have lost my funds there, so I should, yeah, it's a good thing that I spent it. It would have been bad if I got vending machine the event instead. So here's another one. This time I'll take, yeah, I'll take some of this. Now, you don't want to keep getting that event because that's actually really bad. But basically I did all this to trade for, I traded 10% Doom for 15 experience, which is kind of a oof, but if I can keep my Doom low, it'll work out. I just keep losing because I get a bunch of events where I can't default, but I mean, I guess -1 stamina isn't too bad. Yeah, but this is all not great. Just investigate and take the reason damage here. If this is not a quick play only, I would probably have a good chance to get deduction, but I can't, so I'm getting a bunch of other things. I don't know if this affects vending machine. Like I said, maybe I should start writing these down and seeing if how they affect. But I mean, so you know what I'm gonna do? Wait, I lost radios, didn't I? I don't want to re-roll though. But visiting shops isn't great either. This will be good if I pick up an item and then proceed to pick up a gun as well. I mean, let me check. I can check. Hopefully this doesn't crash my game. Yeah, so I can't even try to mitigate reason loss here. So yeah, let's just take fast hands, and there's nothing else I really want. So I'll just take reason here, because I'm about to. I think when you drink the energy drink, does it turn into an empty bottle? I would think so, but I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna hold this right now and go to ramen and or sailors. Let's see, take the stamina here, switch to Hawaii because that's actually what I like, and I'm gonna take 1 funds here in case I run to vending machine. But I still go left for vending machine anyway. I'm gonna go to ramen here because over Sailors just because you get an item when you do the side quest here, and I just want to make sure I'm not gonna be full on items so that I can carry more things. Just a little bit of optimization. Now, because if you're holding this, so say I take, I might as well talk about it. My reasoning, minus Doom for -3 reason, I'll take it. Of -5 Doom, so that's a lot. But so say I take Sailors first, and I discard the 2 items. Nothing really happens. I don't have an item. I might want to just run here. Yeah, I'm gonna run here. So say I do Sailors first, and I do the side quest. I don't get an item, but I do get it. But I pick up more items during Sailor, which means when I go into Ramen and I discard 2, that's less I could hold if I was carrying a lot of items that I want to hold on to. Like, say I had a Holy Candle, where I run into, this is ill-fated, I run into Dull Nurse and I pick up a bunch of items, then it's like, well, I'm holding on to Smelly Meat, but that could have been an item slot I used for holding a broken bottle or something. Which, I mean, granted, it would have taken a slot up here anyway, but what I'm saying is I would have had, I wouldn't have had to deal with it doing Sailors first, as opposed to me doing Ramen first. Now, this is Miku. Say hello to Miku. Say bye to Miku. She's doing too much damage for me, and I'm not gonna take that. So, I mean, if I take damage here and I heal, assuming I could have two-shotted her, then I would have been able to heal and make it lose less resources overall. But since I was gonna lose 4 stamina and 4 reason, then it's much more, it's generally beneficial for me to run instead for 5 Doom. Because healing 4 stamina for reason would take 8 Doom. I'm ill-fated, so I just have to take this hit here. And I turn in Vile plus Meat. So that's 45 experience, plus 1 Doom gain penalty to the outside locations. And let's go. I don't know why I tried to level up there. I still have that, which is nice. I have one. I'm holding on to 1 fund. Save scissors for last. Sailors Festival. I'm going to do Festival now to try to pick up more items. Actually, I have a bunch of free actions, quote unquote, but the first one I'll take is to go rest. And now so you can kind of do a couple free action, non-forest actions as soon as forest appears. Take the safe route. And, you know, let me see if I can pick up I think I've never actually done this a lot of the time. So let's see. I hope this is not, oh yeah, these are all skill checks. I don't know why I did that then. I should have saved them for healing, which is what I might need. But yeah, let's just keep going through this. Maybe I should play around with that in another day. Ignore the tent because the other 2 are stat checks. The one that is free is the one with the police officer who's on the ground, which is a gun, which is a pickup gun, plus 15 experience, or I think plus 2 reason. I'm gonna fail. Failing this is a guaranteed injury. Failing this is hasty aid plus something else. So I'd rather take hasty aid and roll on an injury anyway than just get an injury outright, because at least I can still run. So like I said, just ran into an encounter. If I take this, I could take this for whatever reason, but let's see, 3rd mystery with 52% Doom. The thing is, if I get an injury now and it's something that hurts me every, like, any injury that would hurt me per attack or investigation, I do not want, I would rather get that later than now. With that said, and I couldn't kill him in a timely manner anyway, because I'd have to do 2 guaranteed kicks, which would take 7 turns guaranteed. If I hit all 3 kicks a bunch of times, I can kind of lower the count, but I'm just gonna run here. Yeah, I'm just gonna run here. Do I rest 1 more time for plus 1 Doom? No, I want to try to save myself on Doom. Oh my goodness. I'll take the reason hit here. So now I'm forced. I could have actually just rested again, but yeah, because that would have just been another investigation. But yeah, I'm just gonna immediately end this event. This should be thorough. I think this is the one where it's weird, where it's like, oh, I guess let's see if I get thorough or not. So give me the end, give me the end, give me the end. So it is thorough still. So I do get thorough. So maybe I could have still rested, but a hospital costs more. So when I get this injury, it's, well, let's see. What's it plus doom? Have I been saying the wrong thing the whole time? Treatment and surgery actions cost more, but it doesn't feel like it. So, or maybe it does, and I just haven't noticed. Anywho, hot bath, improve resting at home, which is nice. Getting damage in combat grants a small experience bonus or plus 2 spell slots. I did learn a spell, didn't I? Actually, yeah. Let me just take improve resting. So what I'm gonna do is pick up the. I'm gonna do this and immediately go to school. That's school scissors, so that I can be as topped off as possible. And then, oh, okay, stamina. Where am I going? I don't have anything in my storage either, right? Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna do this and go into school now. And pick up my free item, which is going to be this bat. It's not the best bat. Even I think Apartment Stalker's bat is better, but as a free weapon, it's nice. So also access my storage. Look at the sigil. Bait and triangle. So yeah, bait, triangle, bait. Either way, that's just how I remember it. And well, that's a specific event. Ow! It hurt me to look at her. It probably would, though. And another Goizel specific event. That's a mermaids perk. That would have been very nice if I had mermaids. I don't think I do. I have, it's, yeah, no, I don't have mermaids. The important point is I don't have mermaids. Well, I just take this, Curse Signs, casting spell raises doom. That's not going to be a problem because I don't plan to cast that spell. I go fishing in this triangle and let's go. Thankfully that wasn't, so that rooftop was actually how you get another way to get the chalk, which I guess actually have never done in any of my 9-out challenge runs so far. So that's actually, in terms of 100% completionist in just this series, I don't know which one of these that are skill checks. I think this is just guaranteed. So I'll take that. This is nice now that we have plant enemies, but so I guess I'll just hold on to that from the ritual here, and let's get stabbed by the scissor lady. Because yes, I know I'm coming. 3 all, so I do want to do brace tactics here, and let's see if brace protects me from hasty aid. Which, by extension, if it doesn't, then that means brace doesn't work for medical history. Assuming I can guarantee here. Alternatively, let's see, do I do 2? Yeah, I still do, yeah, I still guarantee it here, so this is what I want to do. And I guess I can throw, I think you can throw this, but no, you can't, never mind. Dust this thing, if I used it here, it wouldn't do anything, because basically I'm guaranteed anyway. Unless I want to spam, no, yeah, I am guaranteed anyway. Well, like I said, unless I want to do 10 damage, so we'll see when we get there. I'm going to save this, and again, just in case I didn't, even though I can see it in the log. That's 4 health, but I'm only losing -1 all because I'm bracing. Oh, yep, so there it is. It doesn't protect you. Chance of losing, and that's what I talked about. Badly bleeding is the one. -1 stamina for each investigation. So if I took that Kinoku Gatherer earlier, it could have been possibly bad. I only pushed her to 8 anyway, so either way. What I wanted to check is if when I reach 10, well, I can check right now too. So no, if I use the Dust of Seeing and I reach 10 damage, then I could have saved myself some. I could have used the Dust of Seeing, but I kill her in 2 anyway by doing this. Right? 4 damage, 4 damage? Yeah. So, yeah, it didn't really matter. So I can save Dust of Seeing in case I run into another encounter that I want to fight. Or in other words, if my Doom raises too high and I don't want to run, then I'm forced to fight the encounter. This is good for Ill-Fated. Adrenaline, good for combat. Useless. Well, I mean, it has its use, but I'm an Ill-Fated, and luck is normally only used for skill checks. There's no luck check in the lighthouse. I need to juggle these. I'll take faster because I'm likely to reach a threshold. With that, I'm also going to take this plus stamina. Random Rider. So let's check, because healing a major injury is normally 2 funds, right? I'm not mistaken. So I'm going to take this key. I'm going to enter this bath. Since I have a way to regain... Oh, no, I don't. I didn't take Doom. I took, yeah. So, I don't think I'll level up again. I could be proven wrong. We'll find out. But I'm going to take Reason because there's a lot of ways to lose Reason. Maybe there's just as many ways to lose Stamina. But alternatively, I could throw both of these away. But we'll see when we get there. Like I said, I was going to heal this injury. If it's 3, then I've wasted Doom. Otherwise, yeah, Major. So, yeah, I got Hasty 8 again. That can turn into something else. But it's fine. Yeah, I'm going to hold on to the Dust of Seeing. When I get near the end, I should actually look at this flavor text. Basically, the flavor text is a way to see how far you are until the end of the mystery. So I should actually start paying attention, but I don't remember right now, so I'll start learning now. But I think once you get to the quote-unquote final investigation that forces you to the end, you, what the heck, did I roll there? I thought I said I did nothing, whatever. But, yeah, once you get to the end, well, I'll test it out, because I'm not going to run into another encounter after. I don't have time for this. Take the free action. Yeah, like I said, Ill-Fated I think is better than Medical History. Both of these are skill checks in a way, but when you fail them, they don't do anything. At least the left one I know for sure doesn't do anything. My Doom is actually at a very comfortable level. I got another Suicidal. If I take Reason, there's a chance to lose the Stamina. I mean, obviously it looks like I could have just read that, but free Reason gain, which is really nice. So I mean, this is in terms of the investigation events, this is as good as I'm gonna get. Obviously, this is gonna get a lot worse when I introduce cuts. So let's see, because I'm not gonna run into anything else. Well, Takashi-san technically, but let's see. And let's see if that actually affects. I'll be able to know immediately. Actually, I should have looked at the flavor text too. So let's see. So I did do it, because otherwise it would have been a picture of a sailor, and I get throw for that. But I'm not going to level up anyway, so I guess it was all a big waste. So I should have held on to my Dust of Seeing. But I still have Bath though. So I'm going to do this, and then I go to the Lighthouse. I forgot what my second mystery is. So I'm going to keep some Doom here just in case I forget. Not that I need it. I'm probably only going to rest once, because I'm already topped off. Yeah, let me click. And this should be a successful run, but I'm not going to speak too early and I'm not going to be too confident. I think I did Ramen second. So I'm going to fail a Charisma and the Dex skill check. It's going to be really unlucky if I get the 2 that I don't have. There's no luck skill check here. But as Ponstaz, I believe, mentioned, Lighthouse is a placeholder. Yeah, camera is not a light source. And there's been someone's been speaking in such, or at least just drawn the art for a specialized camera that Koji can have instead of just a regular camera. Personally, I would prefer to, if he is going to get a personal camera, I would prefer the extra effect to be it's a light source, because it's not too good, but it's not nothing either. So yep, that's another run. This is my fourth or fifth. Is it fifth? Oh yeah, this is my 5th run because I did 3 in this video. 5th run, but I've died once already, so I need to survive 5 more runs in a row. I think this is the farthest I've gotten so far in the series, so let's see if I can complete so. But yeah, that should be the end of this video. If you've finished watching, you can yell at me in the comments in terms of what I've forgotten, or if I've messed up my strats, or if you have any other comments, I'll try to address them in the comment section below. And if you're interested in watching this series, I'm going to continue doing it. If you've reached this far, you're probably going to continue watching. So, and I thank you for that.